And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. And tonight we've got the Memphis Grizzlies playing against the New Orleans Pelicans. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Murray out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Messi in at the 5 down low. And for Memphis, Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. The front court is Wells and Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5. And Poole gets it to go. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Now Murray, following the miss by Jaren Jackson from deep.
Well, that can be a tough range, but Murray made it look routine.
Outside Jackson. Over Williamson. Jackson misses.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Messi's shot is good.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's Morant. To stop the run, takes it off the glass.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
Pass to Messi. Here's Murray. No good on the 3. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard, and coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter. Plus, I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Back over to you guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Now, here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Morant. Here's Edey, covered by Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant. Messi grabs the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Poole. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Pass to Edey. Poole with the steal. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Murray's got his second bucket.
And when he gets to the rim like that, it's almost impossible to take away options from Murray.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
Poole. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, how about the focus by Poole completing that play?
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Murray outside. From past the arc, Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Pass to Wells from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis. Murray against Morant. There's Williamson with the 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Wells kicks to Morant. Here's Edey. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Murray. And here is Poole. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Williamson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Grizzlies shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Driving to the basket. Wells' shot is good.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
On the wing, Murray. Guarded by Morant. And the Pelicans miss again. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Edey finds Morant. Back to Edey. A steal. Outside for Murray. And here's Poole for 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Poole's got 9.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
There's Jackson with the 3. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
And Poole gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
He lobs it up and stolen by Murray. Down low. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Pelicans.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Well, once Edey gets the ball that close to the basket, it's too late, even against the best defense.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's Bay. Pass to Jones. New Orleans moving it around. Hawkins kicks to Bay. For the three, and Pippen pulls it down. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. A 12-point game. Jackson setting the pick here for Pippen. A three-pointer off the mark. For New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Fears. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Jerome. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Fears. Here's Bay. And the Pelicans miss again. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Landale. Still scoreless. Jerome finds Jackson. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Bay. And here's Hawkins. Over in the corner. Looney. And nothing is falling for him right now. Drive. Now here's Bay. Shoots over Aldama. Bay gets the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
And maneuvering into position. Bay moving the needle.
Landale pass to Jackson. Back to Landale. And there's the drive.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
The shot by Hawkins, no good. The Grizzlies shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Aldama gets the bucket.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Jackson from long range. And Fears pulls it down. New Orleans leading by 5. Here's Bay. Scores off the crossover. Bay's got his second basket of the night.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Pippen outside. Pass to Jackson. 5 on the clock. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Jackson's got 6 points.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the end.
Hawkins trains it from beyond the arc.
And there's the answer from Hawkins, nailing a 3 to match the opposition.
Here's Jerome. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. Pass to Hawkins. And here's Bay. Now Looney. Guarded by Pippen. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
I like that pass right there by Jones. This is what being a good teammate is all about.
Jerome deciding where to go with it. Jackson, that's a two-pointer, and stolen by Bay. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Bay with a screen on Jerome. Kicks it out to Jones. From outside, off the mark. Outside Pippen. Right side Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pelicans lead by 7. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Well, their defense was incredible, wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Jordan Poole is out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Messi in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Jackson. Fires for three. It's good from long range. Jackson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Grizzlies. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've led by as many as 14 points. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, thanks a lot. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. Ja Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Back to you guys.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. The Grizzlies trail by 6. And the Grizzlies choosing to move forward with Coach Islo to head their program. Stan, after he took over as interim head coach late last season.
Yeah, the first Finnish-born head coach in the NBA. He was a rising star coaching in Europe, now trying his hand in the best league on the planet.
Pelicans leading by 3. Poole with it. 14 points for him. Williamson, the screen. Here's Messi, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Wells, to the paint. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an athlete, a big man with some big-time hops.
Poole on the wing. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Morant. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Poole. Here's Messi. And Messi throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Pelicans leading by 5. Jones, the pass to Poole. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Poole's got 19 points.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Jackson with it. Now defended by Williamson. And another miss by Memphis.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Pass to Messi. No good on the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Stolen by Jones. For the finish, and it's slammed in by Jones.
Well, when guys like Jones elevate, watch out.
Caldwell Pope outside. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Poole outside. That 3 off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant outside. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Back to Jones. Over in the corner, Poole. Pass to Messi. Shoots the 3. And the basket by Alvarado. Alvarado's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Grizzlies have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Yes, 3 of 9. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Edey's checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Queen's checked in. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Herbert Jones. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Edie, and the dunk by Edie.
Empowering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by New Orleans.
Here's Queen. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Edie with a screen for Morant. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, Edie's a good man to have in the pick and roll. A big, strong guy who relishes contact.
Williamson outside. Pass to Murray. The tray. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 11. And staying an all-star back in 2022, DeJounte Murray has since been trying to regain that all-star form.
Absolutely, Kevin. And look, the major problem, like it is for a lot of guys, has been injury. When he's healthy, this guy can really play. He's a true two-way player and can help you win games at both ends of the floor.
Now Murray. After the missed three from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Yep, that one goes. 21 points for Jordan Poole.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Caldwell-Pope the bounce pass. Pass to Edie. Now here's Wells. The three from Morant. Bangs home the trifecta. Morant's got 5 now.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. Good to see him being effective off the ball.
Here's Murray. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Pass to Edie. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Poole. New Orleans with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Williamson kicks to Murray. Goes up from the top of the key, and that one goes long.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay, and he couldn't.
Wells dishes to Morant. Morant off the bounce, and finished off by Morant.
Well, when Morant makes that move, the defense is almost helpless.
And Murray's got the ball here for New Orleans. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Santi Aldama's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Wells. Jerome, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Scottie Pippen in for John Morant. Now here's Bay.
Man, that's just a good unselfish play by Bay. Terrific pass, hits his man right in rhythm so that he can attack.
Pass to Pippen. Takes the three. Bay pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Murray outside. Over to the left wing. The wide open look here for Fears. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Pass to Aldama. It's Edie, high post. Looney on him. Here's Jackson, and another basket for Memphis.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Back to Murray. And here's Looney. Here's Edie. And a miss there on the triple.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Looney with the bucket.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 44% from the field in the second. Jackson setting the pick here for Jerome. 1:16 left in the first half. He's off from 17 feet. New Orleans leading by 15. With the teardrop, the shot's good from Bay. Bay's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Left side, Jackson. Outside for Pippen. The Grizzlies with another miss. Well, for New Orleans, shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Pass to Fears. Fades and shoots. Grizzlies with the rebound. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Pippen. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson misses.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Murray outside. Drains the 3-pointer. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Pelicans on top, delivering the blowout. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Memphis Grizzlies.
A lot of bricks out there. Reminds me of my free throw shooting. Enough to build a house. Come on, man. Take it to the paint. Man up.
Man up is correct. These teams often get addicted, Shaq, to the 3. Time for some intervention here. What's your plan B, please?
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
I think for Memphis, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what you're seeing from Jordan Poole.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Stan, the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, 2 things can happen on that, Kevin. Number 1, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut, to finish it, and you don't, and the ball's thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
The wing pair, it's Caldwell Pope and Wells. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group for Thomas Isolo as we begin the second half.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Wide open look here for Murray. Misses the 3. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Pass to Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now, here's Poole. He's got 21. Murray, no good.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Morant outside. Clock is at 3. Got a hand on it.
Great timing there for Murphy. Anticipated the block and was able to get the rejection.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to Morant. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And here is Wells over Murray. The shot by Wells, no good.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Now Messi. He's got 8. Back to Murray. Poole outside. No good with the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
It's good. Jackson's got 14 points.
Again, it's Jackson Jr. His combination of size and shooting can be deadly.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Now Murray, after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Good work there as it goes. 11 points in the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Edey. Now here's Wells. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Yeah, that's the endless energy of Ja Morant. There's no denying that man.
Caldwell-Pope against Poole. Wells with the steal. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. The offensive rebound. Edey. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Murray, the pass to Williamson. Here's Messi. Back to Murray. Williamson against Jackson. Williamson with the bucket.
Yeah, that's a great setup there. Murray keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Morant passes to Jackson. Takes a 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Messi's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Wells. The teardrop falls in. Wells has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
Jock Landale's checked in for Edey. The Pelicans also changing it up. Jones checked in for Williamson. Hawkins comes in for Poole. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Murray. Pass to Hawkins. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Ja Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back to you, Kev.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the inside, Landale.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Launches it. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now, here's Morant for 3. That shot is off. And it's Jones with the ball for the Pelicans. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Hawkins. Lets it go from deep. Landale grabs the miss. Landale's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now, Wells. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Here's Landale. Clock at 6. Over Messi. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Morant. They could use a bucket. Wells grabs the miss. Wells has got 4 rebounds in this game. Jackson kicks to Morant. Going inside and finished off by Morant.
Yeah, Morant uses his incredible body control to work through that contact.
Timeout.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Jackson comes in for Jalen Wells. Jerome, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. And then for New Orleans, Kevon Looney is checked in for Yves Missi. Bays subbed in for Trey Murphy. Now here's Jones. Pass to Alvarado. His three-pointers off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Jerome finds Pippen. Here's Landale. He's defended by Alvarado. And that one is good from Jerome.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Here's Bay. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Grizzlies shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Pulls it from 20. They get it back. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And now it's just a 4-point New Orleans lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Jones looking for an opening. No good again that time. And for Memphis, they're shooting in this game 45%. Hawkins against Jerome. Offline with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the basket by Alvarado.
Certainly not the number one thing Bay is out there to do, but he saw an opening and able to make the pass.
That one goes. Count it.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Alvarado. Jones for three. The Grizzlies pull it in. It's Pippen on the wing. The three knocks down the three ball.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Alvarado. 6 points for him. Pass to Looney. Shoots from 12. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Looney's got 6.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Jackson, and that one drops.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And someone, Stan, who fought his way into the NBA, Jose Alvarado, played his way onto a roster and has played well.
Oh, he has really played well, Kevin. And Jose Alvarado is as big a pest and plays as hard as anyone in this league and is so committed to it. If you're going to be Jose Alvarado and do what he does, you got to do it every single night to be effective, and he does.
Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark comes in for Jackson. And then for New Orleans, Murray comes in for Hawkins. And Fears is subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And the three off target.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Jacks up a three. Hey, no good. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Trailing by 5. Pippen finds Jerome. Back to Pippen. Shoots. Bay pulls it in. Bay's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
For three, Murray nailed from three-point land. Murray's got 14 points.
Well, Murray's ability to hit the three makes their offense that much more versatile.
And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. The wings are set for them, Fears and Murphy. Eve Messi is out there with Williamson. And it's Murray in at the one spot. Out to the right wing. Back to Jerome. Jackson setting the pick here for Jerome. That one misses.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
A natural lead guard. Jeremiah Fears wants to set others up first. That's a rare trait in the rookie, and there aren't a lot of guys like him.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Poole's checked in. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Caldwell Pope's got his first points of the night.
Well, when you watch everything Caldwell Pope does, it's possible he's still a little underrated.
And Trey Murphy gets the three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Aldama can't hit.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Fears.
You see the athleticism on plays like this. Fears really gets up for a guard.
Pass to Jerome. Inside. He's looking for Aldama and finds him.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Here's Poole. Misses the step-back jump shot. The Grizzlies trail by 8. To the right side. There's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by Edey.
What a jam there by Edey. When he hammers it home, you feel the reverberations from here.
Poole against Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to Williamson. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Jerome. Jackson looking it over. A three. Here's Edey. And another basket for Memphis.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Williamson outside. Over Edey. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Bounce pass for Jerome. Aldama passes to Jackson. Add another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Pelicans. Out left to the wing. Stolen by Jackson. Aldama finds Jackson. Back to Aldama. To take the lead. Jackson misses.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second. Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And Memphis making a change here. Wells is checked in. And the free throw, no good. And you look at this Pelicans team, Coach, kind of a wild card in the Western Conference.
Well, Kevin, they have the talent of a top 4 seed, but some serious bumps in the road. I think if their luck improves, the Pelicans could turn things around quickly.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Fears. Shot to stop the run. Here's Messi. Plays it up and banks it in. Messi's got the game tied up here for New Orleans.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
New Orleans has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And it's Williamson missing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
The Grizzlies with another miss. Pelicans shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Mr. Williamson. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Jerome with it from downtown. Pelicans pull it in. Poole's got his 5th rebound in this one. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Timeout called by Coach Isolo. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Ty Jerome. Jones checked in for New Orleans. DeJounte Murray comes in for Fears. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, "Are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this."
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. The Pelicans leading. Williamson, the pass to Poole. And it's off from three-point range. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46, 47%. And finished off by Morant.
Well, yeah, there's that explosiveness we talk about with Morant. He gets off the floor with such ease.
To the paint. Here's Messi. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Now, here's Wells. Morant outside. Pass to Wells to take the lead. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. On the wing, Murray. Covered by Wells. Jones, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Edey. Wells kicks to Morant. A three ball by Morant.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
The Pelicans trail. Here's Messi. Outside, Jones. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good. Jackson outside. Off target from outside.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jones with the screen on Morant. 18 feet out. Count it.
Always looking to be the leader. Big shot from Murray.
Now here's Wells. Defense right on him. And that one is good. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
And so Poole will bring it up for New Orleans. Here's Murray. Williamson outside. And get the three. Memphis leading. Murray against Morant. From outside, it misses.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Well, these are the moments Zion lives for. He loves to perform when the lights are brightest.
Oh, man!
Wanting the ball in these spots is what makes Morant the leader that he is.
Outside Poole. And he does not hit. The Grizzlies shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Williamson. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is it. Incredible. Oh, an important score by Zion. They trusted him, and he delivered.
And that one misses.
Well, the bottom line is this. When Zion Williamson is healthy, he is very tough for defenses to handle. You have to be very clear on your plan or he'll destroy you.
And the shot goes in. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Lays it in off the window.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And we have a timeout called by Thomas Isolo. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. It's Morant. Lets loose a three. Another shot. And the crafty layup. Good.
Well, it's so tough trying to keep Edey off the board. When he's being aggressive like this, he's a real wrecking ball.
They set the pick. Outside Poole. Misses the three.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success. And this is why Morant gets paid the big bucks, to knock down clutch shots like this.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get it quickly.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And an intentional foul right there. Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Williamson, he's off from three. And now we've got the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Outside Poole. Up again.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost